bastards. Oh, this is gonna be good. Their cars are gonna
Still waiting.
Here at LCRCRaceway.com, we want to earn your next RC order. We're proud to offer a huge variety of RC parts and accessories that you, the racer, want and need. We know because we race too. So we offer the parts we would want to see if we were shopping in a hobby shop. So check out what we have in stock on LCRCRaceway.com and experience the personal touch of fast shipping from people who care and appreciate every order.
All right, got a good check from everybody. Loop is going live. Here we go. Looks like Mechanic and Hallbaker are going to lead us off. All right, Mechanic coming around with a 40.9. Hallbaker with a 44.7. Ezra with a 42. Colin with a 41.9. Give him a chance to sort it all out. All right, right now it's Ethan Mechanic in your lead, 2 minutes in. Hallbaker in the 2 spot. Alex Burns in 3. Ezra in the 4. Jason Hedgeman in the 5. Matt Navosa in the 6. Colin in the 7. James in the 8. Jason Haas in the 9. Adam Gregory in the 10. Jeremy Nip in the 11. And Chris in the 12. Mechanics opened up about a 2-second lead over top of Hallbaker. Hallbaker and Alex about 2 seconds back from the lead. They're only separated by 0.1 seconds. Watch after the Protek 6-pack. Clear. Your leader, Ethan Mechanic, heading into the start straight. coming through the S turns now. Hallbaker still in the second spot with Alex Burns right on his tail. They're separated by a second and a half. Hallbaker with a full send up the flashpoint step up. Now making his way through the Mugen off camber into the J Concept Bowl. As he heads into the Protek six-pack. Oh, watch trouble at the end. Clear. 1:45 left to go. Just as a reminder, we do have a raffle for a nitro motor in the shop, and we're also raffling off 50/50 in the shop. So you haven't had a chance to make your way in to get that, get some tickets in. I heard the 50/50 was getting pretty high. $40 left to go. It's Ethan Mechanic in 1, Hallbaker in 2, Burns in 3, Colin 4, Jason Hedgeman 5, Ezra 6, James in the 7, Jeremy in the 8, Jason Haas in the 9, Adam Gregory in the 10, Chris in the 11, and Matt Navosa out a little early. All right, that's going to be time on the master clock. Everybody still alive. Keep going, keep going. Ethan is done. Ethan Mechanic is the only one done. Hallbaker is done. Jason Haas, you're done. Chris is done. As you cross, you will be done. Colin's done. As you cross, you will be done. Just waiting on Jeremy to finish up here. And that's a race. Ethan Mechanic takes it on a 9:6:07.
The race is completed.
All right, race 26 drivers, start making your way up. Race 27 to the stones. You guys please hustle out the marshal. We got to keep this show on the road and keep it moving.
Greg Harmer. Aiden Munchunda. Clinton Krieger. Brett Butter. Mike Bartwoods. Chris Magakian.
All right, need a couple more marshals out here to my left. Burns is going to take the center. Hallbaker's heading up to the wall there. All right, let's roll them out.
Don Willard. Rod Schumann. David Harvey. Will Alameda. Jason Bloom. Charles Rosario. Kevin McNerney.
All right. Easy. No, nobody's on the clock yet. Loop is going live. Here we go. Loop is live. Looks like Harmer going to lead us off here. I'd like to take a moment and thank Protek for sponsoring today's event at LCRC Raceway. Greatly appreciate it. With all the free gifts during sign up and all the door prizes. Kevin said we got a whole nother tote to give out later. Oh, Harmer with trouble after the Protek 6-pack. See how that shuffles him out. Manchanda with a 41.9. He puts in a good lap on that first one. Aiden, that orange nose, green body up top. Oh, ends up in trouble. Mechanic on it. He gets it back working. Aiden's going to have to go back to work now. Oh, looks like Harmer losing a tire there. He's just driving the wheels off that thing. Oh, watch after the Protek 6-pack. Don Hillard with a little trouble there. That's an uncommon mistake for him. Watching the anthills, watching the anthills. Greg Harmer out there in that all-white buggy coming through the Mugen off-campers, throwing that right front. I hope he got some Protek super glue, tire glue when he signed up so that he can glue that tire back on. He's full sending it right now. Butter moves up into the top spot. Manchanda in the 2 spot. He's about a half second back off of Butter. Harmer 3-wheeling it, still hanging on the 3rd spot. Watch the top, watch the top. Clear. Harmer giving it everything he's got with the 3 wheels because he knows he's got to have a good run going into the next round. The Super Cup round. Got to make sure he's high enough to be able to bump up. Right now, Harmer taking over the top spot, 3-wheeling it as he's come through the J Concept Bowls. Into the Hant Hills, now over the Protek 6-pack. See that right front just a flapping as he's going. It's tucking the body in some turns. Harmer's got no stop in him though. He's gonna full send it. Make sure he can qualify high enough. Right now with 2 minutes left to go, it's Harmer in the 1 spot. Clinton up into the 2 spot. Butter down to 3. Manchanda in 4. Brett Butter down to 5 now as Chris is taking over the 4 spot. Dave Harvey working his way in there. Will in the 7 spot. Mike Barkus in the 8, Rod in the 9, Jason Blum in the 10, Don Hillard, Charles, and Kevin rounding out the field with 1:30 left to go. Will Harmer's right front, hang on. See if he can drive it. As he's coming through the anthills, he's that all-white car with a little bit of red on it. Still able to single coming through the six-pack. Manchando working his way back up into the two spot now. Him and Chris battling back and forth. They're separated by less than a second. Dave Harvey trying to get back in the fight as well. Harvey and Clinton 4 and 5 right now. With 30 seconds left to go in the master. It's all going to come down to these last laps. See who ends up where. Oh, looks like Harmer's losing the other front tire now. All right, that's time on the master. Everybody's still alive. Keep going, keep going. Don Hillard is the first one done. Don Hillard's the only one done right now. Jason Blum is done. Harmer is done. As you cross, you are done. As you cross, you are done. Rod is done. Aiden's done. Chris is done. Just waiting on Will to finish up as he comes around. And that's a race.
All drivers are finished.
All right, race 27. Start making your way up. Race 27. Start making your way up. Race 26, Marshall. Start making your way out, please. All right, we'll get this one going as soon as I get my marshals from that last race. Need a couple more on the right side here. All right, let's roll them out.
Brett Bloom, Zach A. Arsenault, Benjamin Decker, Jason Schreffler, Kyle Lloyd, Isaac Niemann, Sean Duffy, Hank Shogren, Mark Haskell, Gavin Nipple, Ryan Lutz, Michael Sunderland.
All right, got a good check from everybody? Loop's going live. Here we go. Loop is live. Brett Blum leading us off as he comes around through the third straight. All right. Everybody's on the clock and counting. Brett Blum comes by in his Kyosho ride. Kyle Lloyd right there with him. Scheffler throwing down a 41-4. Lutz throwing down a 41-3. Scheffler, your leader. Lutz in the 2 spot. Nipple in 3. Brett Blum in the 4. Kyle Lloyd moving into the 4 spot. Brett Blum in 5. Hank in 6. Isaac Neiman in the 7 spot. Sean Duffy in the 8. Zach in the 9. Michael, Ben Decker, and Mark rounding out the field. .230 left to go on the master clock. It's Scheffler in the top spot. Lutz in 2. Nipple 3. Kyle Lloyd in 4. Tight battle between Lloyd and Nipple. Second separating them. Brett Blum, Hank, Duffy, and Zach all in a tight battle amongst themselves. That's from 5th to 8th spot. And Ben and Michael battling out for 10 and 11 right now. They're separated by a second and a half. Scheffler coming by with a 40.8 new hot lap of the race with 1:30 left to go. Scheffler coming through the Mugen off-camber turns. Heading into the J Concept Bowl. One minute left to go on the master clock. It's Scheffler in 1, Lutz in 2, Lloyd in 3, Nipple 4, Hank in 5, Brett Blum in the 6th spot, Sean Duffy in the 7, Zach in the 8, Isaac Neiman in the 9, Ben Decker in the 10, Michael in the 11, and Mark in the 12. Scheffler's got about 5-second lead over top of Lutz. Lloyd's about 7 seconds back from Lutz. Tightest battle on the tracks between Hank and Brett Blum. They're separated by less than a second. That's time on the master. Everybody still alive. Keep going. Everybody still alive. Keep going. Zach, you're done. Zach's the only one done right now. Scheffler, you're done. Isaac, you're done. Michael's done. Ben Decker's done. Kyle Lloyd is done. As you cross, you will be done. As you cross, you will be done.
All drivers are finished.
And that's your race. Scheffler's going to take it on a 9.611.
The race is completed.
All right, so something that I wasn't thinking about when I was calculating the timetable, because we can only take 10 to the A and then 11, 11, 11 because of the way the Super Cup bumps the winner. Unfortunately, if we do run the 10-minute round, we're not going to be done till a little after midnight. So if we do an 8-minute round, we're going to be done a little bit after 11. My time is usually 10, so I'm going to split the difference, and we're going to do an 8-minute Super Cup round, which will put us done probably 11 or a quarter after, and that's with no track service breaks. So we'll do the best we can. We'll hustle and give you the most we can give you. So 10 scale, you guys need to be thinking about making your way up. First main's going to go off in 12 minutes. We don't even need a 14 today. We only go to 11 today, but we need them for tomorrow. Thank you.
Out-qualified Ryan.
What?
Out-qualified Ryan and even.
No, but there's some in there that will. Yeah, the paint comes out nice. Huh? Yeah. It's a better quality paint for sure.
The other one's top off a bit.
Well, good. That case is yours now. You have to flip the can upside down, Cody. Oh. It's not in the right way.
The main group in the Super Cup. How many guys are going to try to go 8 minutes and run out of fuel? Because I would have to. I'll have to try to put myself near the front of the beaker tomorrow.
I don't think anybody can do it, man. What was it?
Hi, AJ.
Yeah, you're second. Okay. Your car's ready.
Yeah, Aiden, Brett, and Ezra forgot that E-Truggy at one point was my class, and they all were like, "Oh, we're just gonna pull away from you this week." And now I put him second overall. And after,
Oh, did you?
yeah, literally right behind Aiden. I actually had him scared. He thought I was gonna catch him at one point. He had to push a little harder. I'm like, I told you I couldn't wheel a Truggy. Everything went well other than the nitro.
Once again, 10 scale, you guys need to be making your way up. E-Buggy, A-Main, Resort, you guys are going to be up first to Marshall. Less than 10. Less than 10. 10 scale to the blocks.
While we have a second, in the shop, they still have the raffles going on. There's a 50/50 and a Protek nitro motor in there. Raffles are going on for that. Make your way in and get a slushie. 5-minute warning for 10th scale. 5-minute warning.
All right. Marshals from the A resort of E-Buggy, you should already be making your way to the track. 10 scale drivers, you should now be on the blocks. You're taking the stand in 1 minute. Expert E-Buggy A sort. If you could please make a little hustle, head to the track and get out to Marshall.
All right, let's get going. 10th scale to the blocks. They're all turning them on. Expert E-Buggy, top 10. Make your way out. Top 10. I'm looking for Ethan Mechanic, Jason Scheffler, Hall Baker, Burns, Lutz, Harmer, Colin, Kyle Lloyd, Jason, and Manchanda.
Drivers to the stand. Drivers to the stand. Yeah, sure is. Lucky day. Cars to the grid. Cars to the grid.
Brent Morgan. Matt Guys.
Roll them out to the grid.
George Santa. Paul Corey. Maggie Perkins. Xavier Santa. Patrick Colligan. Max Perkins. Greg Perkins. Ivan Yoder.
Ed, let's go.
All right. As soon as we get them in the box. 5th place in the box. Grid looks good. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Less than 5. Easy through the first couple turns. Easy. Yoder out there to the lead. He's in that orange, white, and blue. Little help on the flashpoint step up. Thank you, Colin. All right, this is race 1 on the track. Race 2, B main 8 scale novice. Make your way to the stones. Yoder, your leader. He's in that mini truggy with that orange nose, white center, blue rear. Coming around, Brent Morgan in the 2 spot. Patrick Colligan in the 3 spot. Paul in the 4. This is your Protek Super Cup round. Watch it in the Protek 6-pack there. These are all for position. Any kind of passes they can make. Oh, Yoder with trouble as he's trying to come through. Gets caught up with a lap traffic. Yoder's got about a 7-second lead over top of Brent Morgan. Brent Morgan trying to close in that gap. Paul working his way into the 3 spot now as Patrick has to exit the driver's stand early. Five minutes to go in this one. Yoder in that top spot. Brent Morgan in 2. Paul in 3. Matt in the 4 spot. Max in the 5. George in the 6. Greg in the 7. Xavier in the 8. Maggie in the 9. Patrick looking at it, see if he can get back out there. Doesn't look like it's going to be much luck for him tonight. He's going to have to get it fixed for the mains tomorrow. Watch coming through the slant hills. Four minutes to go. It's short course on short course as they head into the Protek 6-pack. Hold on, Maggie, you got to wait. Pink truck, you got to wait. You got to wait until the guy comes around. You got to wait, pink truck. Let the next one go. All right, it's Yoder in that top spot, helping the J Concept Bowl. Scheffler on it. Thank you, Scheffler. Oh, one of the short courses with body trouble over there. He's getting a little body work done. Gets it back. That's going to tighten up the battle between Xavier and Maggie as they head through the slant hills. Right now, it's Yoder in 1, Brent Morgan in 2, Paul in 3, Matt in 4, Max 5, George 6, Greg in 7, Xavier, Maggie rounding out the field. Leader coming by Xavier. Oh, tried to get by clean. Watch it in the start straight. Watch it in the start straight. Clear. Two minutes left to go in this one. Oh, Brett Morgan leaving the stand early. That's two of your front runners normally leaving the stand early. They'll be back to battle again tomorrow, though, I'm sure. Story is Yoder in that orange, white, and blue mini truggy as he's heading downtown into the Rays double. That's been your leader from the Tone. Heading up the Flashpoint step up. Now into the Mugen off cameras. Paul has been able to move up into the 2 spot as your leader coming through the J Concept Bowl into the Anthills. Now through the Protek 6-pack. One minute to go in this one. Yoder's got about a 30-second lead over top of Paul in the 2 spot. Matt in the 3. Brent Morgan is still showing in the 4 spot. Now Max taking a 4 spot over, dropping Brent down to 5. Helping the 6-pack. That's going to be time. Race to the line. Race to the line. Matt's going to come by in the 3rd spot. Max comes around to take the 4 spot. Paul taking the 2 spot. Yoder comes around to take the win. Greg in the 6th spot. George going to take the 5th spot. And Maggie coming around in her pink short course.
All drivers are
And
finished.
that's a race. Maggie going to take the 8th spot.
The race is completed.
All right, race 2 drivers, start making your way up. Race 2 drivers, start making your way up. All right, this is our B main 1/8 scale novice. As soon as I get my marshals from the 10th scale out there. If you'll take the top up there, go straight up to the top. All right, we got Dominic in the 1 spot, Morgan in the 2, Blake in the 3, AJ 4, Claire 5. Alyssa in the 6. Roll them out to the grid.
Dominic Alameda. Alicia Shane. Morgan Gershinsky. Claire Neviso. Blake Neviso. AJ.
Roll them into your boxes. Roll them into your boxes. Ezra, can you help me out with the boxes? See if AJ's gonna enter pinky cards in 4. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Ezra. That looks good. All right. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Less than 5. We're off. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Oh, looks like we got a little trouble in the back of the pack there. They get it corrected and back on their way. Dominic in that blue and white is your leader. Heading into the J Concepts Bowl. Morgan in the 2 spot. Blake in the 3. Oh, Pinky ended up on a lid there. Gets it correct and back on her way. Alyssa having a little trouble there in the 6-pack. Watch the 6-pack. Dominic coming by in the 1 spot. Morgan in the 2 spot. Blake in the 3. AJ comes by in the 4. Claire in the 5. Alyssa in the 6. Hold on. Wait. Now go. All right. Little trouble there on the uphill. As Dominic's starting to come through, trying to work his way through traffic. Your leader in that blue and white. Oh, leader getting tags the pipe. Dominic in the 1, Morgan in the 2, Blake in the 3, AJ in the 4, Alicia in the 5, Claire in the 6. Alicia having a little trouble there. She gets back out of the fluff. Dominic, your leader in that blue and white, coming through the anthills now. Four minutes to go in this one. Battle coming through the anthills there. Morgan in the 2nd place. Blake coming across the line in the 3 spot. Pinky rolls by in the 4 spot as Pinky heads into the start straight. Claire coming across start finish now. And Alicia right behind her. Alicia and Claire battling it out. Claire able to get through the start straight a little quicker. That's the position for 4th and 6. 3 to go. Dominic, your leader, he's in that blue and white, heading up on top. 2nd place is Morgan in the orange and green there. 3rd place, Blake, starting to close in. They're only separated by 4.7 seconds. AJ in the 4 spot. Claire in the 5. Two minutes left to go in this one. Claire and Alicia, tightest battle on the track right there. So Alicia makes the pass on Claire, but then gets a little loose, and Claire able to squeak back by. Oh, Claire with the exit. Thank you, sir. Oh, Blake with a little bit of trouble there. 3rd place getting back on. 1:20 left to go. As Pinky heads into the Protek 6-pack. One minute left. .30 seconds left to go. Morgan and Blake in a tight battle now as they head through the start straight. That's for 2 and 3. Morgan in the 2 spot, Blake in 3. That is time. Race to the line. Dominic going to come by to take the win. Alicia in the 6th spot. Pinky gonna come around to take the 4th spot. Morgan's gonna come by to take the 2 spot. Blake in the 3. And here comes Claire. She's coming through the anthills. She heads into the Protek 6-pack. Claire comes around to take the 5th spot on the grid.
All drivers are finished.
And that's a race.
The race is completed.
All right, race 3. Race 3 start because Scheffler's a better coach. Race 3, make your way up. All right, got my marshals in positions. All right, let's roll them out to the grid.
Cooper Taylor, Shylin Heil, Cooper Marksicki, Jonathan Willow, Richard Willow, Michael Shirley Jr., Tim Degnan, Harley Barkuz, Stephen Augustine, Colin Marquez.
All right, it's Richard Willow in the 1 spot, Colin in the 2, Cooper in the 3, Cooper Taylor in the 4, Jonathan Willow in the 5, Michael in the 6, Steven in the 7, Shy in the 8, Harley in the 9, and Tim in the 10. All right, grid looks good. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Less than 5. Easy through this first couple, easy. Watch it going up the flashpoint step up. Easy going over the flashpoint step up. Easy. Easy. All right. Watch it down there in the J Concepts Bowl. She's coming around to get you. All right, we'll see how it all shakes out after these first couple laps here. Watching the J Concepts Bowl there. All right, if you have not had a chance to make your way into the shop and get a 50-50 tickets, we'll be pulling that after race 6 today. So in about 3 more races, we're going to be pulling the 50-50. If you see Kendall or you make your way into the shop, get some 50-50 tickets. All right, right now it's Richard Will in the top spot, Cooper in the second spot, but they are separated by less than a half second. Colin in the 3 spot, Jonathan Will in the 4, Harley up to the 5 spot, Michael in the 6, Cooper Taylor in the 7, Shy in the 8, Steven in the 9, Tim in the 10. Watch before the flashpoint step up. Watch before the big jump. Watch out to the 6-pack. Clear. Halfway down, halfway to go in this one. It's Cooper in the 1 spot. Colin in the 2 spot. Richard Will in 3. Cooper Taylor in the 4 spot. Harley in 5. Jonathan Will in the 6 spot. Michael in the 7th. Shy in the 8th. Tim, Steven rounding out the field. Harley, the big mover from 9 up to the 5th spot. And that pink with the aqua blue. Heading into downtown in the raised double now. Top 2 heading out to the start straight. That purple with the yellow wheels is your leader, and the big truggy in 2nd spot. Watch heading into J Concept Bowl. Clear. Thank you, Shy. That's 1 and 2 right there in front of you. Thank you. Two minutes left to go in this one. Oh, leader with trouble. Is it dead? Somebody grab that one for me. Look like Cooper may have had a battery issue on that one. Cooper Taylor going to move up into the 2 spot. That's that silver and red heading into the S turns now. Now Harley moving up into the 3 spot. Big mover coming up out of the 9th spot. Harley in the raised double. On the move up. She's about 10 seconds back. Oh, Harley rolling it over up top. Gets it corrected quickly. Helping the bowl. Alyssa helping the bowl. over there by the flashpoint banner. All right, Richard Willow hanging on to it. Watching the six-pack, watching the six-pack. Ten seconds left to go on the master here. Race to the line, race to the line. Shaw is going to come by and take the 7th spot. Tim's taking the 8th spot. Michael going to take the 3 spot. Richard Willa in the 1 spot. Harley in the 4 spot. Jonathan Willa in the 5 spot. Cooper going to take the 6 spot. Cooper Taylor going to take the 2 spot. And Colin out. That's a race.
The race is completed.
All right, race 4. Start making your way up. Race 4, C-Main, Nitro plus Buggy. All right, drivers, start making your way up. Watch up top, watch up top. Jason Massey in the 1 spot. Mark in the 2. Jason Blum in the 3. Joe Flippo in the 4. James Henry in the 5. John Thompson in the 6. And Kevin in the 7. All right, start straight is closed. At a crawl going down. Crawl, slow, 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 slow.
Jason Blue. Mark
Slow down to start straight. Go find your pick guy.
Joe Filippo. John Thompson.
All right, I did not get a check from Jason Massey. Is he making it? Jason Massey, anybody seen him? All right. Watch the flag, guys. He's coming around. Fill him up, fill him up, fill him up. Watch the flag guy. Watch the flag guy. Clear him out, clear him out, clear him out. Down and quiet. This is your 40 plus Nitro C main here at the Protek Super Cup. See which one will bump up into the B. I'd like to thank Protek for being our headline sponsor for this event here at LCRC this weekend. Watching the J Concept Bowl. This is an 8-minute race. Will they try to stretch it out or will they need a pit stop? All right, Jason Blum into that top spot. James Henry into the 2 spot. Blum coming around here. Cross start finish. James Henry about 4 seconds back from him. Mark in the 3 spot. Five minutes to go. 3 down, 5 to go. Jason Blum, your leader right now, with James Henry right behind him. That's a tight battle as they're both looking to get that bump up spot out of the Super Cup. Plenty of time left in this race. James Henry can be a little patient, try to find a spot, wait, pressure for a mistake from Blum. Blum trying to hold his nerves of steel. This is Super Cup. Only one will bump. Leaders coming up on you. Thank you, sir. Oh, Henry making a sweet pass coming through the Mugen off-camber turns. Into the J Concept Bulls. He's able to hang on to it. Now, can he stretch it out or will Blum be able to get it back? James Henry, your leader, as he's heading up the flashpoint, step up into the Mugen off cambers. Blum right there with him, though, not giving James Henry any time to relax. He wants to keep the pressure on him, hoping he can make a mistake. James Henry looking for redemption. He's had issues all weekend so far. He's trying to get a good run in here. Blum's got concerned about the left front tire coming loose over there. Haven't seen it start to flutter yet, but I see his pit man's got a tire ready just in case. James Henry in the 1 spot. Blum into 2. Mark into 3, hoping they make mistakes and he can capitalize on it. Watching the Protek 6-pack. Junior on it. Thank you, Junior. Car coming at you, Junior. Oh, James Henry with trouble, but good recovery from James Henry. All right, we got 1:15 left to go in this one. Looks like everybody trying to stretch out for the 8-minute mark. Leader coming up on traffic, thank you. Second place shortly to follow with just under a minute left to go. James Henry, your leader. He's heading up, coming up on the green. Thank you. Blum in second spot. Now he's coming up on lap traffic. Oh, makes a connection, gets stuck on an anthill. One more time around for these guys. Henry able to open up about a 6-second lead. All right, race to the line, race to the line. John Thomas going to take the 5th spot. James Henry going to take the win in the Protek Super Cup bump up. Jason Blum going to take the 2 spot.
All drivers
Mark in the 3, Joe in the 4, and that's a race.
The race is completed.
All right, race 5. Start making your way up. Race 5 drivers, start making your way up. Race 5 drivers. Race 5 drivers, look at me. Drivers, look at me. Drivers, look at me. Hey, hey, look at me. You're going to leave pit road. You're going to go around one time. When you come back across pit road, crawling speed. Go find your pit guy. Crawling speed or you will leave. Clear? All right, can we get the marshals from that last race? All right, drivers, let's start rolling them out. All right. Drivers coming around to get their one lap. Start straight as close. Go find your pit guy. Go find your pit guy. Crawling speed right now. Crawling speed. Slow down to start straight. Go find your pit guy.
Kevin Senior Swing. Mike Reed. Brock Harris. Brandon Hester. Marshawn Davis. Mike Pavia. Peter Martin. Omaro.
All right, look like Bill had trouble on the start. He's going to go right to his pit spot. Watch my flag guy. Watch my flag guy. He's coming around. Watch the flag guys. He's coming around. Fill him up. Fill him up. Watch the flag man. Clear him out, clear him out, clear him out. Down and quiet. Nice and easy to the first turns. We got a flame out right there. Easy on the back, watch the back. All right, it's Toby in the lead right there as he comes through the raised double and heading up through the flashpoint step up. That's your leader, Brandon Hester, in the 2 spot. Your leader in the white and orange coming through the J Concept Bowl in the anthill. He's looking to take that Super Cup bump up spot. This is your 40 plus Nitro Buggy B main group. He's looking to bump up into the A. Watch after the Protek 6-pack. Watch after the Protek 6-pack. Watch going clear. Oh, leader having trouble there coming through the anthills. He gets corrected, back on his way. Toby Hampson, your leader, as he comes across start finish in that orange and white. He's got a battle happening behind him between Brandon and Brock. Brandon in 2 spot, Brock in the 3 spot. Toby trying to take advantage as he heads into the raised double. Watch up top, watch up top. This is your Super Cup. Only one will bump up into the A from this. Special thanks to Protek for being our signature sponsor for this weekend here at LCRC. Remember, 50-50 is going to be drawn after race 6 today. 50-50 will be drawn after race 6. Anybody interested in a ticket, make sure you run in, see Krista in the shop or Kendall. Grab a ticket. Your leader in the start straight now. He's opened up about a 6-second gap over top of Brandon. Kevin's moved into 3 spot. Brock in 4. Big Mike in 5. Marshawn in 6. Pete in 7. Omar in the 8 spot. Mike Pavia in the 9. Ed Bridges in the 10. Bill in the 11. All right, just over 3 minutes left to go in this one. Oh, Big Mike with trouble after the Protek 6-pack. He gets it corrected. He's in a tight battle there with Mike, Marshawn. Big Mike in for fuel. Oh, help in the 6-pack. Toby flames out. His pit man's coming out to grab it. That's going to change up our order as the leaders come around here. See how that all shuffles out. Looks like Bill came in for fuel. Kevin, Brandon, Brock. 2:20 left to go in this one. Kevin back out. All right, we got a couple more coming in for fuel now. Pavia's in for fuel. Matt Navosa on the gun, gets him right out. Two minutes to go. Oh, watch it, trouble. Got another flame out coming back. In the air. Up high, up high. $1:30 left to go. Watch it in the J Concept Bowl. Brandon Hester, you're a leader now. Omar in for fuel. Brandon Hester, you're a leader. Brock in the 2 spot. Brandon heading into the start straight now. Brock in tow. They're separated by 2.2 seconds with less than a minute left to go. Oh, watch on pit lane. Good recovery. $30 seconds left to go. Leaders coming through the anthills into the Protek 6-pack. Brandon Hester comes by. He's got a 4-second gap over Brock. That is time. Race to the line. Race to the line. Kevin's going to come by to take the 3rd spot. Ed Bridges in 4. Big Mike in the 5th spot. Marshawn in the 6th spot. Peter in the 11. Pavia in the 7. Brandon Hester going to come around to take the win. Brock in 2. Omar in 3. Toby in the 9th spot. And
All
Bill
drivers are
to
finished.
take 10. That's a race.
The race is completed.
Brandon Hester will be our bump up to the A main tomorrow. All right, race 6. All right, marshals from that last race. I need a marshal down to the, I got 2 down there, down to the left here, and 1 back to the Protek pole. Little guy in the center, will you go over there to spot 8? Thank you. All right, let's roll them out.
Tom Stover.
All right, start straight is closed. Go find your pick, guys. Start straight is closed. Slow, slow, slow. Slow him down right now. Slow him down. Slow him down. Slow him down. Go find your pick, guy. Slow him down. Go find your pick, guy.
Tom Petrella. Keyword. Ron G.
Straight out to your pick, guy, Dennis. All right, watch my flag guy. Watch my flag guy. He's coming around. Fill him up. Fill him up. Watch the flag guy. Watch the flag guy. Clear him out, clear him out, clear him out. Down and quiet. Nice and easy through the S-turns. Nice and easy. It's an 8-minute race, long race. Good job. This is your Protek RC Super Cup A sort. Right now, it's Rob Allen to the point. Tom in the 2 spot. Travis McHenry in 3. Willard in 4. Rob Allen, your leader, coming over the little double and up the flashpoint step up. Tom not cutting him any slack though, trying to put pressure on as they head into the J Concepts Bowl. Oh, Tom with a little bit of an error. That's going to put Willard up to the 2 spot now. Mike, a huge jump all the way from the 9th spot up to the 4th spot. All right. Right now, your leader, Rob Allen, heading into the Protek 6-pack. Now he's coming across start finish. He's in that light blue flame job, heading into the start straight. Matt Willard working his way up into a 2 spot. Rob Allen opening up a 5-second gap over the rest of the field. We'll have to see how that shakes out. Petrella up to the 3 spot now. Ron G in 4. Chuck in the 5. Tom 6. Travis McHenry in the 7. P-Word in the 8. Mike Dennis Brew rounding out the field. Oh, looks like P-Word on his lid gets corrected, back on his way. Easy, fellas, easy. A lot of beating and banging in the middle of the field. Clean it up. Looks like Tom's worked his way back up to the 3 spot. Petrella in the 4 spot. Ron G in the 5 spot. Rob Allen coming around in the lead. Matt Willard in the 2 spot. Matt Willard able to drop it down to about 4.5. But Tom closing in on the back of Willard. Tom in that vacation orange body. Palm trees and sunsets, just how I like to spend them. .345. Oh, Rob Allen with trouble. That's going to give Willard the lead now. Rob Allen's going to have to go back to work. Oh, Willard taps pipe. Rob Allen able to get by. Willard to the inside. Willard takes the lead on that lap. Rob Allen not giving up, though. Tried to pass him in the sweeper on the outside. Oh, they make contact. They get caught up. Tom's able to squeeze by in his and head uptown. That's Tom in the lead now. Tom Struber, your leader now. He was our winner of 40 plus last year. The all orange, that's your leader. Willard in the 2 spot. Rob Allen in the 3. Ron G in the 4. Travis McHenry in the 5. Look like Petrella and Dennis Brew in for fuel with just over 2 minutes left to go. Your leader coming through the anthills as he heads into the Protek six-pack. Tom Struble, your leader. Oh, looks like Willard didn't forget gas that time. That's going to put Rob Allen back up into the 2 spot. Ron G in 3 and Willard in the 4. I believe that's P-Word coming in the 5th spot right there. See how all that shuffles out through the fuel stops. Tom, your leader. He's coming across start finish now with 1:20 left to go. Rob Allen coming by in the 2 spot. Ron G into 3. Willard into 4. P-Word into 5. Mick Henry into 6. Mike into 7. Chuck in the 8. Petrella into 9. Brew into 10. A lot of tight battles going through the field. Willard and Ron G fighting for 3rd and 4th. $20 seconds left to go. $10 seconds left to go on the clock. Your leader coming through the anthills now, heading into the Protek six-pack. Tom Struble gonna come around to take the win. Rob Allen coming around to take the 2 spot. Ron G in the 3 spot. Matt Willard in the 4. P-Word gonna take the 5th spot. Travis McHenry in the 6th. Mike in the 7th. Chuck's going to take the 8. Petrella's going to take the 9. And Dennis
All
Brew
drivers
in the
are finished.
10. That's a race.
The race is completed.
All right. Race 7. Intermediate 8-scale electric buggy. Start making your way up.
Joe Filippo.
All right, race 7 drivers, start making your way up.
honestly, I wasn't saying to myself something's going on with my car.
Nah, your dad's in your car.
Are you okay? All right, nobody saw that. Yes, I was waiting on the 50-50, yes. I thought they... This is race 7. All right. Do I have anybody that didn't buy a ticket to have them pulled? I need somebody that didn't buy any tickets for the 50-50. All right. You said you wanted me to pull this, right? All right. You're going to draw it for me? All right, we got up to $447. Oop, hold on, let me have my hand. All right. Let's see, number 750620. 750620. 750620. All right. Drivers, go ahead and roll them out to the grid.
Brandon Malinowski. Carl Smith.
50-50 drawing was 750620. All right.
Daniel Duvekio.
Your lineup's going to be Brandon in the 1 spot, Carl in the 2, Joe in the 3, Daniel in the 4, Braden in the 5, Bobby in the 6. Matt Novoso is going to come up here and show me a ticket that's probably not right, but let's see. Nope, 620. 750 620. Did I call that or what? Oh, I got a Pat's coming up now. 750. Awesome. All right, Patrick Colligan wins. He'll be picking up lunch. All right. I got all my marshals in position. I could use one out here at cone 11. Do I have one marshal hanging for me if I could get a little help there on 11? All right. Grid's looking good. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Less than 5. All right, this is an 8-minute race. This is your intermediate 1/8 scale electric buggy E-main here at the Protek Super Cup. One person will bump up to the D main. Oh, Brandon's up here screaming already. All right, looks like Benner's going to take over the top spot. Carl Smith in the 2. Brandon Benner in that 1 spot. Carl Smith in the 2. Brandon in the 3. Daniel in the 4. Joe 5. Bobby in the 6. Just under 5 minutes to go. Brandon Benner still your leader. Carl Smith in that 2 spot. Four more minutes to go in this one. Halfway down, halfway to go. Better, your leader heading down through into the raised double. Oh, trouble after the 6-pack. Gets it correct and back on his way. Benner shooting it in for a pit stop. And back out he goes. 3 minutes left to go. Joe coming by in the 5th spot. Benner in the 1 spot. Brandon coming by in the yellow and blue. He's already won his trophy this weekend, so he's good to go. Benner coming through the Protek 6-pack. Brandon trying to close in. He's got the gap down a little bit, but Benner is able to still stay out ahead of him by about 10 seconds. Daniel in that 3 spot. Daniel's only about 3 to 4 seconds back from Brandon. Carl in the 4 spot with a minute to go. Watch it right here across start finish. Tom's all over it. Thank you, Tom. And that's going to be time on the clock as Carl comes around to take the 4th spot. Benner comes around to take the win. Joe in the 5th spot. Brandon in the 2. And here comes Daniel to finish up as he takes the
All
3rd
drivers are
spot.
finished.
That's a race.
The race is completed.
All right, race 8. Start making your way up. Race 8. D-Main Intermediate 8-scale electric buggy. Here at the Protek RC Super Cup. Start making your way up. If I have anybody who could volunteer marshal for me, I'm going to be short a couple. Anybody who can volunteer marshal for me and help me out, greatly appreciate it.
I'll stay right here, one, that way I can get it.
Why don't you stay there at 11, right behind you? That'd be good. I got one down here in the corner. Joe, you taking the back. Got one over there. Try to spread you out the best we can. Awesome. All right, let's roll them out to the grid. Blaze going to be in the 1 spot. Junior in 2. Travis Clark in 3. Gary Taylor in 4. Ricky in the 5 spot. Justin Stacy in the 6. Nathan in the 7. Joe Johnston in the 8. Marshawn in the 9. Michael in the 10. And Dean in the 11. All right, grid's looking good. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Less than 5. Easy through the S-turns for me. Easy through the S-turns. This is the D main intermediate electric buggy here at the Protek RC Super Cup. Sponsored by Protek. Huge thanks to them for all their support this weekend here at LCRC. Help in the center there, help in the center. You got it. Thank you, Chuck, for jumping out there. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Thank you, Benner. All right, Gary Terry in that 1 spot. Blaze in the 2 spot. Marshawn up to the 3 spot. Marshawn coming all the way from the 9 up to the 3. Now into the 2. Marshawn making a push. He wants that bump up spot. He wants to take full advantage of this Super Cup format. Oh, Marshawn from the 9 spot all the way up to the 1 spot now. Ricky into the 2. Joe Johnston into the 3. Joe Johnston working his way up from the 8 spot. Look, Sajek will go out there, volunteer marshal, and do track maintenance while he's out there. That dude is the man. And he still has all 10 fingers from last race. Oh, and the Protek 6-pack. Look like Junior doing a couple extra flips there. Just showing what style he can pizzazz to his racing. Marshawn, still your leader. Marshawn, your leader. Ricky in the 2 spot. Gary Terry in the 3. Junior in the 4. Blaze in the 5. Joe Johnston in the 6. Travis Clark in the 7. Dean in the 8. Justin Stacy in the 9. Michael in the 10. Nathan in the 11. Marshawn putting in that work. He wants that bump up spot. See if he can bump up into the C main for tomorrow. Marshawn, your leader. He's in that green and white. Coming through the S turns now, heading uphill. Into the raised double he goes. He's opened up a good gap between him and the rest of the pack. He's just got to keep it out front for another minute. All right, with 40 seconds left to go. Marshawn, your leader in that green and white, heading uphill. He's come all the way from the 9th spot to the front of the field. He wants to take full advantage of the Super Cup round. And that is time. Race to the line. Marshawn Davis going to come around to take the win. Ricky going to take the 2 spot. Gary Terry going to take the 3 spot. Michael in the 9 spot. Blaze in the 4. Travis. Joe Johnston Jr. in the 7. Justin Stacy in the 8. And Dean, that's a race. All right, race 9. Start making your way up.
The race is completed.
All right, I need my marshals from race 8. Hey, the guy at cone 12, can you slide down? Blaze heading down. Slide down here to 2. Perfect. Who's going to take the back wall? He's going to the back wall. Awesome. All right, roll him out to the grid.
Tim Hippensteel, Rich Clark, Jeff Bott-Iger, Jerry Tobias, Joe DeGirolamo, Patrick Colligan, Steve Sashik,
Jerry in the 1 spot, Blake in the 2, Gage in 3, Brent in 4, David Allen 5, Rich Clark 6, Tim 7, Jeff in the 8 spot, Joe D in the 9, Steve Sachuk in the 10, Patrick Colligan in the 11. All right. Grid looks good. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Less than 5. Watch up top, watch up top. Marshall right there trying to get to it, but all right, we'll have to see how all that shuffles out. Jerry getting away clean. Oh, watch the front straight. Watch the front straight. Good driving, fellas. Good driving. Watching now, Mugen off cambers. Jerry out there in the lead. Looks like he's going to have about a 10-second lead over top of the rest of the field. Jerry trying to take full advantage. See if he can get bumped up into the B main for tomorrow. I don't know if I told you, but I really like those new Protek banners on that backstretch. A higher level of performance. They look sharp. I like the whole new design. As Jerry, still your leader, Gage in the 2 spot. Jerry heading uphill. Gage just starting to enter the S turns now. Jerry with that yellow, black, and white coming through the Mugen off cambers. That's your leader. Looks like Gage into green and black. And Tim starting to put on some pressure as he's in that white, blue, and red. Oh, watch after the Protek 6-pack. Your leader coming across start finish now. That is one. Gage in the green and black. He's cut Jerry's lead down to 6.1 seconds now. Now down to 5.4. Gage is closing in with 3 minutes left to go. Can Gage get there in time? That is the question. Jerry trying to stay out in front. He's been turning great laps this whole race as he heads through the off-camber Mugen turns into the J-Concept Bowls. Here he comes through the anthill, heading into the Protek six-pack. Your leader with the yellow nose, white body, coming across start finish now. Oh, Gage with major trouble. That's going to give a lot of breathing room to Jerry. Help right here. Dean, if you could step on that pipe and try to put it down. You got it, buddy? Awesome. All right, we got just over 2 minutes left to go. It's Jerry in one. Tim has worked his way up into the 2 spot now. Tim's been on the move this whole race. He started in P7, has worked his way up to P2. But I think Jerry's got about 12-second gap over top of Tim now. Tim's going to have to really put in work and reel him in. He's going to have to be like a fisherman during bass season. Try to reel Jerry in. Jerry's starting to come up on the back of the pack. If you see the yellow nose, white rear heading into J-Concept, that's the leader coming up on you. The leader coming through the anthills, able to make his way through traffic. With 1:10 left to go in this one. .30 seconds to go. Jerry from the tone. He has been the leader. Tim in the 2 spot. Gage in 3. Rich Clark in 4. Dave Allen 5. Saychuk 6. Blake 7. Joe D in the 8 spot. Patrick in the 9. Jeff in the 11. Brent Morgan in the 11. That's time. Rich Clark comes around to take the 4 spot. Brett Morgan's going to take the 11 spot. That's what I thought. Just one. All right, as you cross, you are done. Rich Clark takes the 4. Brett Morgan takes the 5th spot. David Allen in the 6th spot. Saychuk in the 7th spot. Joe D in the 8. Jeff in the 9. Blake in the 10. Tim gonna come around and takes the win there at the end. Jerry must have had trouble right there at the end. All right, and that's a race.
The race is completed.
Tim gonna take that bump up spot. All right, race 10. Start making your way up. Brett Morgan. I added 1.
All right, thanks. They give me 5th?
Put you to 5th.
Thanks.
All right, as soon as we get our marshals out here, we'll get this one started. All right, while we wait, it's going to be Roger Cross in the 11th spot, David in the 10th spot, Kenny Jeffries in the 9, Weston in the 8, Dan in the 7, Quentin in the 6, Derek Hurley in the 5, Maya Hunt in the 4, Jack Mulligan in the 3, Rodney Heil in the 2, and Gutshaw in the 1. This is your B main sort. All right, looks like I got my marshals. Roll them out to the grid.
Jack Mulligan. Derek Hurley. Rodney Heil. Maya Hunt.
Who is
Wayne
going to
Mitchell.
make it to the
Brandon
A?
Barker. Weston Hoffman. Dan
Straight
Woodward.
out to the grid.
Kenny
Find
Jeffries.
your box.
Roger Cross.
All right, obviously I have trouble back there in the back there. Somebody's in the wrong spot. All right. Got it worked out? All right. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Less than 5. Easy through the S turns, easy through the S turns. This is your B main sort for intermediate 8 scale buggy, electric buggy here at the Protek RC Super Cup at LCRC this weekend. Gutshaw getting out to the early lead. He's in that pink and yellow.